In this video, I'll be going over mean, median, mode, and range. The example that we have here is a set of 9 numbers, and we're going to find the mean, median, mode, and range. To find them out, we need to know the definition for each, and they were indicated below. First, mean means the average of all. So what we want to do is take all the numbers, add them together, 79 plus 85 plus 50, 64, 83, 45, 72, 54, 64. If we punch them in a calculator, we'll see the answer come out to 596. Now there's a total of 9 numbers, so to get the average of that, we would take 596 divided by 9, and our average is 66.2. And that is the mean of this data set. Now for the second example, we have median. Median are the middle numbers, or just the middle number. So it depends on how many numbers there are in the middle of the entire data set. We would list that as the median. To find the middle number, we need to list them out in order. So the first number is 45. That's the lowest. We're going to write here because we need the space. And the second one, 50. That's the second lowest. And the third lowest is 54. The fourth lowest is 64. Now the fifth lowest is 64 as well. And the sixth lowest, 72. Then the seventh is 79. The eighth would be 83. And the last one is 85. Now that we haven't listed out, there are 4 numbers from the right and 4 numbers from the left, and the number right in the middle is 64. So therefore the median would be 64. Since we have 9 numbers, that's odd number of numbers. So we have the 5th number as the middle number. Now if you have 10 numbers, which is even number of numbers, then you will have 2 numbers in between. Then that would be the 5th and the 6th number of the whole data set. Now for the next item, we have mode. And mode would be the most repeated number. So by looking at the data set, all we need to find are numbers that are repeated. So we can see that none of the numbers that repeat except 64. There's 2 of them. So therefore the mode would be 64. That was easy. Now if you have, say, 3 numbers that are repeated and then maybe 2 numbers that are repeated, then you want to write out the one that had the most, which would be 3 repeated numbers. So something like this as an example. If you have, say, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, like this, then the mode would be 2. Because it's repeated 3 times rather than the 2 times. So then you will want to put 2 as the mode. Now for the last item, we have the range. And the range is simply the biggest number minus the smallest number. Now the way to find the biggest number would be listing them in order. And since we already did that, from median, we can see that 85 is the biggest number and 45 is the smallest number. So all we have to do is just take 85 minus 45, and the answer would be 40. So 40 would be the range. So this is how you would find mean, median, mode, and range. The most important part of all is to understand the meaning for each item before you solve for them. Mean would be the average, median would be the middle number, mode would be the most repeated, and the range, biggest number minus smallest number. Hopefully this is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.